Yeah, I got a towel on my head. I just came out the shower. That's why. Got an afro, so I gotta dry it up. Not dry it all the way up, but some type of. I don't want it to be dripping all over the place. So I was thinking just now about this time when shopping in a. Sorry, sorry, in a grocery store, and I, like I said, the vegan experience, and the detoxing. If I can consider this detoxing, I'm eating some prunes, and fiber, pretty much. I like prunes. They're delicious. I mean, I should eat plums and not prunes, possibly. It may be a reason to it, but right now, I'm just the fiber in it. So I enjoy the fiber in it. But I was just thinking how when I went shopping that day, and I was picking up, just like I guess vegan things. I don't know how to put it. I'm trying to be just whatever I can do that can support my experience, my new diet. And I noticed like everything that was like health conscious and it was just dusty or no one touched it. It was like full stock. Like it wasn't out of stock. It was just full. It was just never like probably one, two or three of them touched, taken off the shelf. But it was just, but everything unhealthy, anything unhealthy, it was kind of like missing or on sale or I don't know, just think to myself, wow, like I think about what the 13th Son said about trading places, and I was like, it makes sense because, well, I believe in it enough at this point until proven otherwise. Because I went somewhere yesterday nearby, and different, I want to say different colored people. I mean, really, you had your occasional whites, Caucasians, and a few blacks, Africans. Um, what else? I mean, I did see Latinos, Spaniards, but the atmosphere, and this is something that, and Rob brought up the 13th Son. I'm gonna bring up Tommy Sotomayor, Mr. Madness or whatever the fuck he goes by. So many different channels. I know what he gets upset at when it comes to black people or Africans, African people, African descent. It's He gets mad at the fact that it's like ignorance, and it's not just pertaining to the black community or whatever. It's anywhere, but just the ignorance in the black community in America is so it chokes the shit out of you because it's like you ask yourself, how do you stop it? 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 How the fuck do you stop this thing? And then the only answer that comes up is something that Mr. Harvey Superboy mentions, 223 222. I watch him. I've been a subscriber to him for about 2 years, but I'm not subscribed now. But I try to see what he's doing once in a while, and it's killing. You kill the ignorance. It's a virus. For you to let it just get out of hand, it threatens to kill everything on the the face of the earth almost. Seriously. So when I bring up Tommy Sotomayor in the case of where I went, not to say, yay, white people, I love it. It was more of like the setting, the atmosphere wasn't wild. It wasn't loud. It wasn't a lot of cursing. It wasn't fighting. It wasn't a torque. Like it wasn't just the silly, crazy, coon shit you see on Warsaw hip hop. Not to say these white people don't have something under their, in their, behind in the closet or their skeletons in the closet or whatever, but just more of it. It was more. It wasn't more, but it was just different. It was just non-arrogant, non-ignorant. It was like no one was fucking with anybody. What I'm trying to say? No one was fucking with anybody. No one was staring everybody down. It was just like, hey, what's going on? And, okay, hey, even I got a few compliments on my afro. So that's the Tommy Sotomayor part, the 13th Son part, that part. Trading places. If you had a health store out there I went to, they had quinoa in there. Finally, found some quinoa. Some mung beans. I got some mung beans. I haven't tried them yet. But they had a natural food store out there that's been around since like 1975. Is what you told me. 1975. It's like 3 decades, man. Wait, is it? Is it? Yeah, it's like 3 decades. Just making sure. I'm gonna get some comments. 3 decades. My math is off, right? 3 decades. Um, they had bicycle shops, like four of them. Like not in the same spot, obviously, but from what I can tell, like my bad, three or four. The fact is, how they lived or what they allowed to be around them was way more, at least, health conscious than the black community. Way more health conscious. They had a Chinese food store out there, but I think it was like probably two. Two. It was like, but not close together. Obviously, one was like way far off. I'm talking about from the hub's point of view, like the central part of where I was. One was like way far off, like a 15-minute, 20-minute drive away, and probably the other ones that I didn't see it. Um, I went to the beach. Everyone's jogging. Everyone's jogging, riding a bike, volleyball on the fucking beach. I'm sitting here like, that's what he meant. That's what he meant. Trading places. I mean, I wouldn't say they're more in touch with nature, but in a way, that's how blacks lived at one point. Believe it or not, yeah. I don't say probably not in America, but probably way back in wherever it was, Egypt, Kemet, or Africa, someplace just way back when. That's what they kept. They were conscious of their health, conscious of nature, conscious of animals. They just weren't playing Xbox and eating McDonald's and whatever the fuck it was, and selling weed and starting fights and shit. They weren't doing that. So we definitely, I don't say we, but definitely definitely have traded places. Like I said, man, I went to the supermarket that shopped, and like herbs and spices and medical things and I'm not gonna say prunes, but you know what I mean, untouched, nothing, dust on them. But the Chips Ahoy's $2 for $3. Oh shit, hop on that. Like, oh, hop on everything unhealthy, sold off, being sold, you know, per. Oh shit, man! I just thought I'd make a video about this. Oh, I just thought I'd make a video about this because I mean I'm late to the party. However, it really came together for me yesterday. I'm trying to spot board with the 13th Son, Tommy Sotomayor, Harvey Superboy, because they see things, and sometimes you probably not. Most of them, or one or two of them, may not know how to express it, but I can relate and understand each and every one of them now. Because how do you stop the ignorance problem? How do you stop the foolishness problem? How do you stop the crime problem? Then how do you then after that, how do you stop um the the being around ignorance, the having a peaceful life, having a natural fit life, like conscious life? How do you get to that part? How do you solve the problem of knowing the past of what your ancestors went through and what you're doing now to the present, to what's going on and what may happen in the future for people of this complexion? So I'll leave it at that. I'll dry my hair off. Peace out.